is up, everybody, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of Under Further Review. I got the new fitted. Check it out. Yeah. I just got it today. I'll let you know when we could start selling some merchandise. I just wanted to test this out, see how it looked. Dude, it's awesome, man. You got to get one next. Shout out to Cat Beast is where I got this one right now, but chances are we're going to be using Redbubble for our merch. So we got some logos still coming in. Once we have it all figured out and straightened, we will be giving a link for you guys to go and get hats, hoodies, shirts. We'll have women's apparel, men's apparel, whatever. So thank you for tuning in. Today, there's just so much to talk about, but first, Boone, how's your week, man? How'd you do it?
Well, I started a new job.
Oh, where's this?
At CJ Miller.
Shout out CJ Miller.
Good company. But yeah, so I'm going to start there, and I start Monday, and hopefully get that rack in that overtime, start making some checks.
Okay, I see
but other than that, kind of we had the blizzard, of course, on the first day of spring.
First day of spring, and we get 14 inches of snow. Yeah. Thank you, Mother Nature. Yeah, that's another story. Yeah, dude. For us in the sports world, this past week has been probably more confusing, stressful, and crazy, like a high school relationship between March Madness and NFL free agency. I don't even know where to begin. I guess we could start March Madness. Dude, what the hell is going on, man? Like, I tried to do a bracket, and I don't know why I even tried.
Yeah, well,
I don't even know.
Shout out UMBC.
Yeah.
You guys had a hell of a run, but came up a little short against Kansas State.
A little short.
But that's all right. Dude, I think Nova, I don't watch basketball. I'm not the basketball expert on this show, but...
Dude, the only time I watch it is March Madness. Yeah. Or if, like, Carolina's on. That's it.
Yeah, it's true that. Oh, and shout out to Spring Grove alumni Eli Brooks playing right now in Michigan.
Yeah.
We'll see if he can get in there. Maybe
it's
on buckets for
on commercial right now. I was going to give you an update on the score, but looks like Coca-Cola took over. Yeah, dude, I swear to God, filling out a March Madness bracket is like taking a Scantron test. Like, dude, it's like
guess.
Yeah, you just guess. You got options, but it's almost like every option that you pick, you know it's wrong. You just hope the computer like screws it up.
Yeah.
Maybe if you erase it really bad, they'll just be like, oh, you got to do this again. Yeah. Like, computer didn't even read this. But yeah, March Madness is crazy. Crazy in the sense that, look, not only did Virginia as a number one go down, dude, you also had Xavier go down. You've had North Carolina, they went down. You had Gonzaga, they went down. Michigan State. Like, pretty much right now is what you have Chicago, Loyola. Yeah. Dude, they're putting up work right now. You got Florida State and Michigan playing tonight. If I were to tell you back in November that Florida State and Michigan were going to be playing for the Elite Eight, I'd be asking you what kind of drinks you've been having that night. For real.
And to say that Virginia's done. First game,
First game. The guys that won the ACC got knocked out by not even the top-tier D1 college basketball program in the state of Maryland. Like, how do you think Maryland Terp fans feel?
Oh, they probably feel a little sour.
Oh, my God. They're like, yeah, there's no way UMBC's beating Virginia. And they look at the score, they're like, I'm so glad we went to the Big Ten. So glad we went to the Big Ten. How did Maryland do this year?
Fantastic. It's working out for them in football as well.
The NIT, it's only up from even the NIT was like,
You might not want to do that.
I don't know about you guys.
Duke won last night, though.
Yeah, Duke won. I think Duke's still... Yeah, they got Kansas next, but... Dude, I think Duke's probably going to play Villanova go into, like, the championship game. Duke probably has a really good chance.
Or whatever in the middle is... Dude, he's unreal, man.
Dude, his game is insane. Yeah. So is his fro. But I'm telling you, like, that guy, he's already, like, I think he's already ready for the NBA.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy's solid. So is Carter, the other tall guy that they have.
Yeah.
He's going to go to the NBA. And between both of them, and you got freaking crybaby Allen.
Oh, Grayson the Trip Allen. He's a trip, isn't he?
Yeah, he is a trip. He is a trip, man. That guy, oh my god, that guy pisses me off so much.
Yeah, dude. If there's a dude that's like the epitome of like, yeah, I'm here and I'm pretty good and I'm probably one of the best to ever do it, it's that guy. He like fits that role perfectly.
Doesn't he remind you of that guy that shows up to parties and he's like way too excited to get drunk? Yeah. So he's like, drinks on me. It's like, shut up, Grayson. Yeah. Nobody cares.
Like, who
invited this guy?
Yeah.
Him and Krzyzewski, I guess, are extremely tight. So whatever. It's the last year we have to put up with Grayson Allen, and then he can go to the NBA and not do anything, and then realize that maybe packing bags at Target might be the best.
Yeah,
best thing for him.
Maybe focus on that degree a little bit.
Everybody thinks he's going to be like the next JJ Redick, but dude, no, I don't think so. I mean, I watched Grayson Allen last night play, and 3-pointers, dude, he was off.
Yeah,
like he literally built a house last night on the bricks that he was putting up. Yeah. So I mean,
Grayson Allen masonry coming to you soon.
Hey, if that becomes something though, like we get dibs on that, like some sort of sponsorship. But anyway, again, March Madness is crazy. Let us know how your brackets are doing, because mine, it's done.
Yep.
Like I had my Final Four consisted of Virginia versus Gonzaga, and it was Villanova versus Kansas. Now Villanova and Kansas still, it's possible, but Kansas still has to beat Duke. And, Villanova, I think they play, I want to say Villanova plays what?
I forget who
let me see. They play, but listen, I think it was the winner. I think it was Texas Tech. I think they played Texas Tech. Because Texas Tech won last night.
Yeah, they might as well do it in basketball because they won't do it in football.
Again, Texas Tech. Tech!
It's so much different. I mean, really, in the Final Four, it should be UConn women's team getting in there somehow because, dude, do you see the way they beat the teams that they play? Dude,
the shout out to women's basketball. I mean, it is awesome, but to be honest, at what point do you just go, why? Why do we even do this? You know UConn is going to win.
Yeah.
Like, they always win. Like, you literally go into the season going, I hope we're playing for second. Yeah. Like, that's really your mindset. Because UConn, I don't know, it's like, they're like the Alabama in football of women's basketball. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's insane. I mean, eventually you would think it would end, but it's been going on since, like, the 1920s, so, like, God.
Since my granddad was over there scouting for him, I guess.
But, so give us your bracket. Let us know how you're doing. Who do you guys want to win? It looks like me and Boone are probably going to be pulling for Loyola. Just because, dude, they've never done it before. They're the 11th seed. Nobody thought that they could do it. Kind of like our podcast, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody thought, there's no way Boone and Kenny are going to do a podcast. Well, you're wrong. We're doing podcasts. And it's up to you guys to help us spread the word and make this thing bigger than what it is. Just to give you a shout out, though, talking about Eli Brooks, what we really want to do with this podcast coming up is we want to get into the high schools. So if you guys went to Spring Grove or wherever, local high schools is where we're going to start. We're going to talk to them, and we're going to start kind of building a local high school ESPN kind of thing. We're going to do interviews with students. We're going to have students be the filmmakers, the reporters, and stuff like that. So as time progresses, we will we'll give you guys more of an update, but that's what's in the works for us as of right now. So real quick, going into baseball. Baseball does start up, I believe it's next weekend, the 29th. Orioles, I will say this. They made me mad for the longest time. They really did. Dude, what do we always talk about with the Orioles that suck?
Pitching.
Pitching. Yeah, you don't even have to guess. Pitching. We've had the best bats for the longest time.
Yeah.
But we've also had the pitchers that work at, Rudders. Shout out to Rudders. We do like Rudders. But you know what I'm saying? Like, we've had guys that literally have no business being in a starting rotation for a Major League Baseball team.
Yeah.
And the kicker, before we signed Alex Cobb, which I thought was a great pickup, thank God. Like, we finally got what I would call a subpar ace, who, by the way, dude, because of how late we signed him, he's starting in the minor leagues in the beginning of the season. Not only did we pay the guy like $60 million, but we're just like, your arm's not going to be ready in a week? That's okay. Go down to Norfolk. It's like, we don't need you. We're just playing the Twins, Astros, and Yankees to start the season, but that's okay.
I'm really excited to see Cano and Judge just start cranking some out of Camden.
Oh my God! When that deal happened, when Stanton and Judge, when they got Stanton, literally, if you guys watched the home run derby last year, it was between them.
Yeah.
So literally, every Yankee game is going to be, quote unquote, a home run derby. Yeah. And dude, not to mention, they've also got other guys like Gary Sanchez and other guys that literally can knock the crap out of the ball.
Yeah.
So they got hitters.
Hitters,
but
in the street,
heavy hitters. But the one thing that I do like about Cobb, he's got a really good record against the AL East, against Yankees, Toronto, and the Boston Red Sox. Which thank God, because dude, when we re-signed Tillman for a 1 year, $3 million, I was just like, really? Yeah. Like that's where we went. The guy that had the worst, literally was like the worst pitcher last year in Major League Baseball. They're like, our roster's terrible. What can we do? Let's re-sign the worst pitcher last year.
Yeah.
See what he does this year. So literally, Tillman, like, the ceiling is unlimited now because you were on the floor all the season last year.
Yeah. Hey, I got a question for you.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Machado, does he make it past the trade deadline?
Yeah. Well, the thing of it is, if the Orioles are smart, no, but it depends on where the Orioles are situated in the standings.
Yeah.
How good their first half is going to be. If their first half is great and they're like, if they're in first or like biting for first, and really the pitching's keeping up with them, everybody's playing well, I think it would be dumb to get rid of Manny. But again, the Orioles, they start off hot and always just wind up just getting on that escalator down and never coming back up. Yeah. So if they wind up dropping really bad before the trade deadline, you got to trade him. Because if you don't trade him and he goes into the free agency next year, you don't get anything for him.
Yeah, you might as well try to get something for him now.
I mean, Manny Machado, look, I don't know what it is right now. I have no idea what it is. But I feel like both of my major league teams, both in football and in baseball, are just pissing me off.
Yeah.
And both of them are just two players. Le'Veon Bell and Manny Machado. Both of them want more money than the capital of the United States.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Like, Manny wants to play for what, $400 million?
Yeah. So,
come on, bro.
We'll see you in the Yankees.
$400 million?
Yankees?
I
was talking to some guys last night, and they think that he's going to go to the Cavs. Or the Wizard Nationals.
Hey, shout out DC. We just gave you props on every team.
Yeah,
the Bullets.
Yeah, the Bullets.
Dude, if he goes to the Yankees, I'm not watching baseball. I'm done. I'm not watching it.
Yeah.
At least for 10, 15 years when he retires.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't do it. Brian Roberts was bad enough when I was like, oh, good, thanks, Brian.
Yeah.
But Brian, it wasn't Manny Machado. Like, Manny Machado is like giving Michael Jordan away. You know what I mean? It's we can't afford him, so let's give him to the one team we still can't beat.
The one sliver of hope we have, though, is that teams see that he wants to play shortstop, not third.
Yeah.
So it's like teams are like, no, you were like a beast at third, and now you only want to play shortstop. You know what I mean? So that's one sliver of hope that we could kind of ride on. Like, hey, he doesn't want to play third for you guys. Like, do you still want him? And of course, we're going to say yes. But we could still kind of hold on to that little bit of hope.
Yeah.
And just let it ride. But
I tell you what, if we can somehow manage to save Manny Machado, the problem is the Orioles don't spend money.
Yeah.
They kind of spent it in this offseason a little bit with Alex Cobb and Andrew Cashner. Okay, whatever. Cashner was 2 years, $16 million, and Cobb was, 4 years, $60 million. All right, whatever. 2 pitchers. Here's the problem, though. Kevin Gausman, dude, I've seen him really good, and then I've seen him really bad.
Yeah.
And then Dylan Bundy, seen him really good, seen him really bad. Dude, if you strap yourself with Manny Machado wanting $400 million, dude, look at our deal with Chris Davis. Yeah. We're gonna pay him until I'm dead.
Yeah.
Like,
because he was Home Run City.
Yeah.
And then he just, I guess, forgot how to Home Run City.
And by the way, if you want to take a look at what Chris Davis is ranked in first baseman, just first baseman now, not overall. Dude, he is ranked 29th out of 30, I think 30 or 32, whatever, however many teams. He was 29th in first baseman. Yeah. He's also getting paid $169 million, like, or 61, whatever. But over $160 million, and he's getting paid past his retirement.
Yeah.
So shout out to the Orioles on that deal. You guys could really restructure that, or maybe try to trade him. I don't know if there's a no trade clause on that or something, but I don't know. If Chris Davis doesn't perform this year, I don't know. Now the other thing is, between Chris Davis and Mark Trumbo, dude, they strike out a lot. Yeah. Like, between the both of them, they're tied for like the 2 guys that strike out the most in Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
So,
Chris Davis, he just always looks for that power hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Kind of
all we need is a base hit. That's all we need. But he's, I don't know.
Now, would I say this ever to his face? No, because I don't want him snapping a bat.
And if Chris Davis wants to get on the podcast and let us know, hey, I'm gonna do good things this year. I'd love to know exactly what goes through his mind now that, like, he had that one great year, and now he's kind of been slowly declining. Like, what causes that? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, how are you that good at one point? Yeah, true. I didn't even think about it. Money can change things, but how are you good at one point, and then now it's almost like it's hard to not necessarily get to that level again, but just even remotely be around that level. Like, I don't know. So we'll see what happens with the Orioles. They start opening day against the Twins, and that is in Baltimore. I will not be able to make that game. Dude, we are definitely going to some O's games this year.
Yeah, I think we have to, because the last time we went like almost every Friday, Saturday.
And dude, that was the year. That was the year we went to the ALCS.
I think
screw you, Royals. But
yeah. So I think what it is the Orioles are just like, you know what? Under further review isn't coming out.
Dude, Kenny and Boone weren't there to cheer us on, so until you guys come back, we're not going to be in the pennant race. Yeah. So we'll be there. We'll be there. And dude, we might even try to do. I'll try to figure out something that we could do a live podcast, maybe down in Camden Yards. Not in Camden Yards, but around, maybe around Pickles Pub or something. And you guys can come down. You guys want to get on, do some talks with us, cheer on the Orioles, whatever. I'll keep you guys posted. But yeah, gonna try to do some cool things with Under Further Review instead of just chilling in my basement doing in the studio stuff. So anyway, so free agency football, dude. I don't even know where to begin, man. Like, I was gonna do graphics and I was gonna put up all these cool things so you guys don't have to see our ugly faces on here the entire time.
Yes. Especially for me.
But realistically, we would be here till tomorrow morning to show you guys all the free agents. Literally, if you want to find out all the free agents, literally go to ESPN, click on the NFL tab, and you'll see where it says free agency. Just click on it. It'll show you everybody that got signed by new teams or re-signed by their old team. But I will say this. Looking at free agency, who do you think did the best so far up to, what's today's date?
25th?
The 24th of March. 24th,
yeah.
As of right now.
As of right now, who like, I would say you can't not argue that the Browns didn't do something to try to win some games this year.
Browns did good.
Not maybe be a playoff team, but just made some moves that they could be like, dude, we're not going 0-16 ever again.
Dude, yeah, that was bad.
But
twice.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Lions were like, listen, we've been there, we're not going back.
Yeah.
But no, I think maybe a sleeper that you can say is maybe the Texans. They got the Honey Badger.
Yeah,
they already have
Texans.
A dominant defense. Merciless is going to come back.
JJ should be back.
Clowney. And then you had the Honey Badger, and if all them guys stay healthy, dude, they're all playmakers.
Yeah.
They're all playmakers.
I mean, look, the Texans already were a good team prior to going into free agency. Like, had Deshaun Watson not gone down, I think, and it's scary. It really is scary to me and to you because we're both from, AFC North.
Yeah.
But, dude, the AFC South is looking like that's probably the toughest division as of right now. Just because, well, aside from the Colts.
But if Luck comes back, plays 100 like Luck did before he got all this injuries,
but
then they look scary.
He would look scary, but the thing of it is, like, what are the Colts' weapons besides T.Y. Hilton for him?
Ebron.
Well...
Listen, I know. I couldn't say that with a straight face.
I asked you for weapons. I didn't ask you for like pulling strings here. Like, they have a really good hot dog vendor in Section 37.
Yeah. Hey, shout out Rick. No, dude, I honestly think that if listen, I'm a believer, man. I'm a believer. I like Luck, and I thought what everybody was saying, all the analysts said, Luck. They didn't help him out, and they just let him get destroyed. The O-line sucked.
The O-line's terrible. Yeah. They did try to upgrade it a little bit, but the thing of it is, here's the problem. Andrew Luck hasn't thrown a football in literally almost 2 years.
Yeah.
Right? So you're going to have him, and I don't know, I haven't heard anything as of, again, March 24th. I don't know what date it is, but... I haven't heard anything about how good he actually is throwing a football, or if he has already.
Yeah.
Dude, give us a shout. Does anybody know if Andrew Luck has been throwing a football? Andrew, if you want to give us a shout, let us know how you're doing.
Please. Dude, it'll be our 31st view. So.
Literally, I mean, next month is the draft, dog. That's like our Christmas, man. Yeah. Free agency and the draft is our Christmas. I'll give you guys... I'm going to do something on the side. It's just taking forever, but I've been watching a lot of the college tape. I'll give you the prospects that I think per position are the best, and then I'll give you the ones that stay away from. So
basically I can tell you guys this right now.
Yeah.
And this is on video. It's going to be recorded. It's going to be out there.
Right here.
The Baltimore Ravens, if they do not select any other position, will choose the worst receiver in the draft to start. And we have done that perfectly to a T since 96. Since we came in. So they cannot draft a receiver. Everyone's going to be like, but boom, what about Torrey? And it's like, okay, Torrey Smith, really? Are we really going to say he was... there was no one better in that draft.
Yeah.
And if they take Christian Kirk or whatever they're saying, or Calvin Ridley.
Now, I will say this. The one guy, I mean, I'll show you the tape later when I do wide receivers. But when I talk wide receivers, there's two guys that I really like in the draft. And neither one of them are Ridley or Sutton. Yeah. The two guys that I like in the draft are Marcel Aitman. And I like DJ Moore from Maryland.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Now, the reason why I like both of these guys, Aitman is 6'4". Dude is going to be... I kind of have him as the body and playing style as Mike Evans. Okay. So, I feel like the one thing that the Ravens have been missing for the longest time is a big body wide receiver that's physical. Not a chump, not one that gets scared when they run across the middle. Somebody that literally is the next... Megatron, Randy Moss, somebody that will go up for it in the back of the end zone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody that literally Joe Flacco cannot not hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you can literally throw it 8 feet in the freaking air, and Marcel Aitman's going to grab it.
Yeah.
Now, DJ Moore, not 6'4", but the guy plays kind of like... He kind of has that, like, Hines Ward feel. Like, he will do anything... to grab a ball.
Yeah.
Anything.
And not to mention, if you watch his quarterback play last season, and he did what he did, dude.
Yeah. He went through 4 quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
And that Goldenschlager guy, or whoever was playing last.
Yeah. He was about as good as the drink.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's my thing. If you're DJ Moore, look, your resume, maybe you guys didn't go to a big bowl, and you guys didn't have the best season, but look, you played with junk. You know what I mean? Yeah. And you still are one of the best receivers in the draft.
Yeah.
Like, that says something. So if you're a team that needs a wide receiver and you are in the bottom of the NFL, there you go. DJ Moore played with crap. So if you have crap right now, obviously he can play with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'll get more into that when we talk. But yeah, for the Ravens, I think you guys need a wide receiver. I've been seeing talks that you guys are going quarterback. I think that's way too. I think it's a stretch in the first round. Just because, look, you still got Joe. I mean, yeah, he's not the Joe of 2012 winning Super Bowls. But look, you guys cannot go and draft a quarterback in the first round. You just can't. I feel like you guys have so many other things that you need right now.
Yeah.
That if you go, oh yeah, we're gonna draft a quarterback in the first round. Literally, Ozzy's just gonna be like, look, I'm pretty much bombing this year.
Yeah.
Good luck, DaCosta.
Yeah, and not to mention, we don't have a tight end.
No tight end.
We have guys that can slide in, but we don't have a starting center. We have guys that could quote unquote play.
Yeah.
But we don't have one. And like if the Ryan Grant thing would have went through, that would have been just atrocious. But thank God we got Crabtree. Not a guy who's long term.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, what's your opinion on Crabtree?
I think honestly, seriously, he's probably the best fit. He was probably the best receiver. Well, there was a lot of receivers we could have got with the money we paid, but he's probably like out of the trash that was left.
Yeah,
he was definitely the best because he's a red zone bandit in my opinion, dude. He's gonna go out there in the red zone and get open. And he has like something like 25 touchdowns in the red zone over the last like 3 years or whatever. So
see, I think Crabtree is a good receiver. I think he's only good though when he's got somebody else that takes the spotlight away as a number
Bolden,
one,
like a Cooper.
Like if you looked at exactly, you had Bolden, you had Mari Cooper. Michael Crabtree has never been a number one by himself, and he's going to have to do that right now in Baltimore because they don't have anybody. I know you got John Brown, but even John Brown's like, wow, I got picked up. Yeah. Like,
dude,
I don't even know.
It's bad, dude.
Dude, real quick. I want to ask your guys' opinion. You guys think Crabtree's a good fit for Baltimore? Even if you're not a Raven fan, do you like Crabtree? How does he fit that scheme? Let us know. I think Crabtree's a good receiver. He's not a number one, and they still got to pick somebody up. But here's my thing. The Ryan Grant situation, okay? I want to know from your opinion. So Ryan Grant, quote-unquote, failed the physical for Baltimore, right? I've been reading a lot of this. He failed the physical, but he passed the physical for two other teams in the Colts.
Yeah.
Do you think that the Ravens played oh, crap, our fans hate this pickup. Yeah. Like, maybe we shouldn't pick up Ryan Grant, and let's just say they kind of, not botched the physical, but he probably could have passed, but they, like, pushed him aside. Maybe.
I mean, in that whole situation, I think maybe, we'll never know what goes on in Ozzy's head. Yeah. But maybe it was just out of desperation. Ozzy was like, dude, I need somebody. Yeah. And Ryan Grant was there, and he was just like, F it, I'm doing it.
The whole thing I'm thinking of is, look, your receiving squad last year was terrible. What in the Raven organization made them say that John Brown and Ryan Grant were going to be the next things that changed the Ravens franchise?
Well, listen. Now, I'm playing devil's advocate a little bit here. Imagine if we had Ryan Grant. I'm with the 100% of the Ravens fans. I think that's bullshit and like, dude, that's trash. But would you want to spend the money on Jarvis Landry?
No.
But knowing that Flacco is not going to throw over 10 yards anyways, apparently now. So why? Well, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So why? Like, let's just say this: in a fairy tale world, we got Antonio Brown in free agency.
That better be a fantasy world. Better be a fantasy world, man.
But bad to the bone. But when he's going 30 yards, PA post route or something, and Flacco just goes, yeah, I'm throwing it to the running back, dude. I don't even know why you're running out. Like, would you want to waste that money on a dude who's like that if Flacco's not even going to throw it to him anyway?
Well, I'll play devil's advocate to that. Okay, so let's say you guys are saying we're not going to spend the money on receivers right now because of Joe.
Yeah.
But let's say Joe's not there next year, after this year, right?
Yeah.
Why not get receivers now to plan for not having Joe?
Yeah.
And then going out and getting a quarterback in the draft, not in the first round, maybe the second round, or maybe looking free agency next year or the draft next year, and get a quarterback that plays to a Jarvis Landry style, or somebody else like Allen Robinson, or somebody. But if you guys are playing it to the fact that, look, Joe doesn't throw deep, I definitely get that, because if you've looked at Joe since the Super Bowl, really the one thing that I think the reason why Joe's struggling so bad is because the one position that he needs is you guys don't have.
Yeah.
It's the tight end.
Yeah.
Like, Joe Flacco cannot win a Super Bowl again without having a Dennis Pitta.
And we still don't have a tight end.
Well, okay, and this is my thing. Again, we'll talk Ravens real quick. Jimmy Graham.
Dude, I wanted him. I said it in a podcast.
Jimmy Graham.
I wanted Jimmy Graham.
Look, you had Jimmy Graham out there. Look, I would have paid him everything that you guys had. If you guys didn't want to get anybody else in the draft, fine. Or the free agency, fine. Yeah. Just give all the money to Jimmy. Look, your defense isn't that bad.
Yeah.
Like, it was still top 10.
Yeah.
And the offense is just really bad right now because, look, your wide receivers are depleted and there's no tight end. There's no safety blanket for Joe. And I think that's why he's struggling so bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Joe likes his tight ends.
Yes, he does. Just like all those guys out there. But anyways, there is actually a receiver on the Ravens. And for diehard Ravens out there, they'll know this. There was a guy who was balling out. I mean, dude, training camp, preseason was balling out. Tim White.
Okay.
And listen, now this is how you know the Ravens were sitting on him to try to keep him under the radar. He went on IR for a thumb injury. That's serious. Dude, if
they must have a lot of faith.
Yeah. Now, I'm not
What is it, Tim White?
Tim White, yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm not sure. I could have sworn he was from Virginia or somewhere.
Yeah, he didn't play at all last year?
No, thumb injury.
Okay.
Again,
thumb injury all season.
Exactly. That's why I'm thinking they were just like, dude, don't let... Because he was a undrafted rookie, I believe. So they were probably like, we don't want anybody picking him up off our practice squad. Let's put him on IR.
Who did the medical work for his thumb?
Well, who's doing the medical work anyways? They're like, Ryan Grant, you failed. He's like, I passed for other teams.
You've seen guys come back with like torn biceps and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, what I'm saying is,
how bad is that thumb?
If he picks up where he left off there last year, dude, I'm telling you, dude, he was balling out for the Ravens.
He might, okay, but dude, I mean, for a thumb, do you think he might be the next Brashard Perryman?
Well, dude, Brashard Perriman, shout out, because, dude, he is the next Randy Moss.
Oh, yeah.
He's bench.
Top. Oh, my gosh. Brashard Perriman is he's an elite wide receiver. Elite, about to go out of the NFL. Dude, I, to be honest, look, when you guys drafted him, I was just like, thank God.
Well, dude, everyone was like, all the Ravens, like, I get on the Baltimore Ravens page on Facebook a lot and battle some people. They were all like, dude, this guy is the best. I watched his highlights, I swear. All his touchdowns, I think, like 95% of them were all streaks. I was like, does this guy run any other route? And the Ravens were like, trust us. This is going to work out. And I was just like,
in Ozzy we trust.
Not to mention he's like 45 years old looking. Yeah. Like, dude, he's like 24 or whatever, and he's like, hi there. It's like, are you applying for AARP or are you trying to play for the Ravens?
Well, hey, so just real quick before we get off the Ravens, what do you guys think that you finish at?
In the North or in the AFC?
In general. Just in general.
Well, I would have to have their schedule in front of me. I think we play the NFC North this year, don't we?
No, we play the South.
Okay, so we're going to lose to every NFC South team, guaranteed. That's 4 losses.
I don't know.
Dude, we're going to lose to the Saints.
Well, the Saints I could say yeah to.
Because, look, this is my madness. Okay. Yeah, this is Boone's madness.
Boone's madness!
Coming Tuesdays.
Yeah.
No, but...
We are going to do something with Boone because we're going to do a little 5-minute stand-up. Well, maybe we'll start it next week, but we're going to do, Boonie's Corner?
Yeah.
Boonie's late night stand-up?
Boonie's Bash? For all you ladies out there? Nah, but
yeah, the Saints, okay, I can see that.
But what I'm saying is our offense can't keep up with any of the NFC South's offenses.
Well...
And they're all... the Saints are going to put up 20 to 30 points.
You really think you guys are going to still lose to the Bucks?
Yeah. Dude, I think so, dude.
Man.
We might
the Bucks are still terrible.
Dude, first of all...
Even Deshaun Jackson's like, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I have no idea.
But in our defense, do you really believe in it when we played...
Yeah.
What was it, 5 starting quarterbacks last year? The rest were all backups, second string?
Yeah, but still, I mean, your defense, granted, even though they were playing backups, I mean, it's kind of deflated, yeah, but you guys are still going up against the main receivers, running backs, stuff like that. I still think that you guys are better than the Bucks, and...
Yeah,
it's pushing, but I still think that you guys can put up a fight against the Panthers. But I think you guys lose to the Falcons and Saints.
Oh yeah, well, I think we get swept by the Steelers.
But I also think it depends on where you guys play them. If you play them at home, you usually do really good at home. If you play on the road, how's London?
Wow,
how's London?
Little Jaguars.
The Jaguars were like, yeah, we got a scrimmage against the Ravens in London. we just came in for the vacation. See Big Ben.
Yeah, dude, that was bad. That whole day was just bad.
Yeah.
But
so shout out to you guys. If you guys are Raven fans or not Raven fans, where do you guys think they finish?
I'll let you guys know next week what I think. I'll look at their schedule. Right. I'll see where they play home and away.
You're just gonna study a losing season?
Yeah, pretty much, dude. Listen, there's nothing anybody can say because I know the Ravens. I know the Ravens are not looking the best, but
yeah.
I think we just
hold on.
Yeah,
computer's freezing up. Let me see. I think we're still live.
I hope we're still live.
I believe so.
Yeah, it'll catch up here.
I don't know. It's just right now. It's still showing that it's running. I don't know what the video is doing. So we're just gonna keep talking and see how it goes. Hey, real fast for the Steelers. We'll talk about my team for a quick minute. What do you think with Le'Veon Bell? I mean, do you really honestly think that Le'Veon Bell is worth the money that he's asking for?
Dude, I think he's one of the best running backs in the league right now, but like I said before, with the way your team is built and the way you guys want to build around, dude, I don't see why you would spend that much money if you need people, you know what I mean? So
yeah, I get it. My thing is this, look, the Steelers need more than just a running back. They went out and got Morgan Burnett as a safety, got rid of Mike Mitchell. Okay, I'm cool with that. But your middle linebacker, you went out and got John Bostic from the Colts, which, I mean, he's going to be okay, but he's not Ryan Shazier. And I know he said he's not going to replace Ryan Shazier, but as of right now, you kind of are. You know what I mean? Because it's just Vince Williams and you. So our first round is definitely going to have to be a middle linebacker.
What about Lawrence Timmons? Bring all Lawrence
Dude, if
back.
Lawrence Timmons comes back, he better come back on a discount. Like pretty much like all he gets is maybe like $1 million or $2 million.
Yeah.
Like that's it. Like we just can't do it. I'm gonna refresh this thing just in case if we lose you guys.
Is it?
We're still recording on the other one, so I'm just going to refresh this and see where we are. But anyway,
hopefully it's.
Oh, there we are.
Yay!
Yeah, we're still recording.
Yes.
Hey, this is why we have an awesome studio. So eventually, when we get big enough, we don't have to be in my basement. So anyway, but yeah, for the Steelers, I think they need a lot more than just Le'Veon Bell. They franchised them. I hope to God they have some sort of deal or restructure this before July happens, because after that we're stuck with them for 14-2, which you gotta be kidding me, man. $14 million for a running back. The next highest paid running back is Devontae Freeman at like 10. Like,
and he wants more.
Look. This is hands down. This is what I would do. Hey, you want to get paid that much? That's fine. We'll trade you to the Bills, and I'd get Shady McCoy. He's from Pennsylvania, dude. Yeah. Hell yeah, I'd switch it out. Shady McCoy's $8 million right now. Yeah, okay, Bills, here, you can have Le'Veon. We'll take Shady. They do the same thing.
And Le'Veon wants more than 14. He wants more than the franchise.
Literally, he just wants so much money. So let me ask you guys. I'm rocking here in the Steelers' basement, and I'm saying Le'Veon Bell is not worth the amount of money that he's trying to get. He's going to strap the Steelers, and that's why the Steelers can't go out and get the defensive players that they need to win a championship. And I will say this, and I'll say this to the day that I die, you don't win Super Bowls with offense. You'll never win a Super Bowl with an offense, and that was clearly shown in the Seahawks-Broncos Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Clearly shown. Number 1 O, number 1 D, and the Broncos got stomped. Yeah. I'm not even like Peyton Manning almost lost advertisements over that Super Bowl. Like
he almost went to Domino's.
Yeah. Papa John's was like,
we had a text.
Okay, who we got?
Text come in. Says, I hear what you're saying about Crabtree. My question is, do you think Ozzie, since he likes picking from Alabama, can maybe pick up a receiver from there? And what do you think is running when they're in Alabama? What do you think their, I guess, kind of offense they're running in Alabama?
Well,
I guess what they meant to say is the offense of Alabama
the same as the Baltimore Ravens?
Yeah, the same.
No, I don't think so. My thing is this. Look, when you talk Ozzie, Ozzie has a hard on for Alabama players.
Yeah.
Really does. I mean, honestly, everything that he winds up drafting and bringing into Baltimore is Alabama.
Yeah.
I mean, my thing is this. Ridley is a really good receiver. But Ridley, in my opinion, watching him on film and in tape, being on the best team in the nation, I don't think that he is the best receiver that the Ravens can pick. And the reason why I say this is because, look, if you're on the best team in the nation, right? I want other people, and don't Google this, by the way, because that's cheating, but I want any other people to tell me who the other Alabama wide receivers were. Well, wait, and then a lot of you probably can't tell me. Alabama's built on the run game. And really, the run game is what Alabama's run game and the defense is what leads them to championships. They had that one great time with Julio Jones. Now, Julio Jones is pretty much like a once-in-a-generation kind of receiver.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Like, Alabama's just not going to keep producing Julio Jones because, to be honest, they've only produced one, right?
Yep.
So, in all the championships that Alabama's ever had, Julio's really been the only one that's really stuck in the league as the elite receiver, top receiver. My thing is, the best receivers are the ones that play for their hometown, and they have family and friends that come out, and they want to play even better. And that's why I think DJ Moore fits this better than anybody. Look what Torrey Smith did. All right, Torrey Smith might not be the best receiver, but he won a ring.
Yeah.
He won a ring because he's a local boy. Yeah. You know what I mean? DJ Moore. Local boy, I think he's better than Torrey Smith. I think you go DJ Moore. DJ Moore is going to rep Maryland. He's going to rep the flag. He's going to play for Baltimore and be like, look, I want to win a ring. Period. Calvin Ridley's going to come in and be like, okay, I see you have some friends from Alabama. How you doing?
Yeah.
Hi, Ozzie. Oh, Ozzie, you're walking out the door? Who do we got? DaCosta. DaCosta's probably going to be like, we're done drafting from Alabama for a while. Like, we need to go out and get a diverse... look, Alabama's good, but if you look at Alabama, really, Alabama's mostly known for defense when it comes to the NFL. Yeah. Look at their running backs right now. Besides Mark Ingram, who just all of a sudden started playing amazingly good because Kamara's back, or in the backfield now. But look, if you look at Eddie Lacy, how's he doing? Exactly, working at a McDonald's, right? Cheeseburger Eddie, right, dude. Look at all of their backs that came out.
We're going to see who Derrick Henry is this year because DeMarco's gone.
Okay, all right. We'll talk about it. Do you think Derrick Henry is going to be the next DeMarco Murray?
We'll see because now he has nobody really. He has Deion Lewis.
It's put up or shut up. Put up or shut up right now.
How funny is that back now? Derrick Henry is 6'3" and Deion Lewis is like 5'6". They're gonna look like
it's gonna be looking like the big brother taking the little brother like on the school bus for his first day.
Hey, now actually thinking about that, I told you in an earlier podcast that I didn't think Dion would fit anywhere without Tom.
He does fit the Titans.
Yeah, but now that I'm thinking about it, with Marcus, the way he plays,
yes,
I think Dion actually fits that.
Well, the other thing is now the Titans are really doing, I think, a really good job. They re-signed Klein on the offensive line. They went out and got Butler, and they got Dion Lewis. Just to let you guys know, if you guys don't know this or not, I think it's the owner, not the owner, the GM is from the Patriots, ex-Patriots, and Mike Vrabel is the head coach, Patriots. So
that was random.
You're literally going to have the Titans mold that Belichick style in Tennessee,
and they had the Ravens' old defensive coordinator.
Oh, yeah, Dean Pease.
Yeah, he
was... Which, by the way, look, everybody's craps on Dean Pease, but I always hated playing Dean Pease's style.
Yeah.
Always. He's tough. I think the reason why he got out of Baltimore, everybody's like, oh, yeah, get rid of Dean Pease. His defense sucks. Dean Pease is overrated. Look, I guarantee you that Dean Pease was like, look, our offense sucks. I don't even know why I'm even trying at this point. Like, I need to get out of here. I'm going to retire and then be like, oh, Tennessee's looking for something? Yeah, I'll go down there.
Your defense can't be good when it's on the field 80% of the time.
Yeah, can't be. Yeah. Look, Dean Pease can't do the offense and defense. Like, John Harbaugh looked at as lost as the Waterboys head coach in that movie. He's like,
does anybody
have any
ideas? Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude, that was bad.
But thanks for the question, text.
Yeah. I don't think Ridley's going to fit that system. And please, if you're the Ravens, pick him up. Pick him up for non-Raven fans. Because I know it's going to be not the deal that you guys want. So, yeah, if you guys want him, pick him up. Ravens, pick him up. But, yeah, the guys that I don't want you to get are guys like DJ Moore, Marcel Aitman. I don't want you to get Washington from Oklahoma State. I think that guy's a beast too. But yeah, if you guys want Ridley, you guys go ahead, pick him up. Go ahead.
We'll see what happens.
So free agency teams that I think did pretty good. I think the Browns did pretty good for the first time in a long time. I think the Jacksonville Jaguars again did really good. I think the Houston Texans and Titans did really good. Pretty much everybody in the AFC South did good except for the Colts. I think.
Oh, go ahead.
And then in the AFC, I think I was looking at grades. You had the Bill. They said the Bills did good, but I don't really know. That's iffy. Really, nobody else kind of like stood out in my mind besides really that AFC South. They really did a good job, other than the Browns in free agency. Now NFC. I don't know. You guys let us know about Kirk Cousins.
Dude.
Do you think now the Vikings are winning the Super Bowl with that?
I'm a believer, dude. Because listen, my thing
I don't know, man.
Look what Kirk Cousins did pass-wise.
I know what he did in Washington, but
with the Skins though. And now he has a defense to lean on too.
He's got a defense, but the thing of it is, I still need to see. Look, Kirk.
I believe in him, dude.
Hey,
Kurt, I believe in you.
My other host on the show here believes in you. But for me, my dad's a Skin fan. My father-in-law's a Skin fan. I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm not going to believe in Kirk Cousins until I see him win a postseason game.
Fair enough.
I got to see it, man. I got to see him. I'm not saying, and I'm not even going to be that skeptical guy that says, oh, I got to see him make the playoffs. No, I think he's going to definitely make the playoffs. I need to see him play under pressure in a postseason game.
Let me ask you a question. I want to name you 4 quarterbacks. You tell me in order who's the best.
All right.
Case Keenum, Teddy Bridgewater, Sam Bradford, Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins, Case Keenum, Sam Bradford, and Teddy Bridgewater.
And now they had the best out of those 4.
Well, they got the best, but at the same time, the 4 that you gave me, at least 2 of them I wouldn't even touch. Well, like, Teddy Bridgewater and Sam Bradford could high-five each other and go to a water park. I don't really care. Well, but Case Keenum, I think that was a good pickup by the Broncos. I think that was pretty decent. I think Elway's going to help him out. I mean, he's as of right now, he's still got Demaryius Thomas and he's still got Sanders, so he's still got weapons to play with. But obviously, Kurt's going to do the best out of all 4 of those guys. It's just a matter of, can Minnesota, and I'm going to say it, I mean, as of right now on paper, they look scary as hell. can anybody beat the Philadelphia Eagles?
And they just signed Mike Wallace.
And they just signed. Not only did they sign Mike Wallace, they signed Bennett, but he's now in trouble because he knocked some elderly lady over last year in the Super Bowl, or paraplegic or something like that.
Yeah.
But he's in trouble. I don't know if he's going to get suspended or not. But they got Bennett, they got Haloti Ngata, they re-signed Bragdon, they got Mike Wallace. Literally, they didn't lose really anybody but Bo Allen.
And dude, people are gonna say, yeah, but Mike Wallace is the same guy as Torrey. He's better than Torrey, dude, in my opinion. Mike Wallace is better than Torrey.
I think he's more physical than Torrey Smith.
Yeah.
Torrey Smith has always been that guy that if you don't hit him in the hands while he's got nobody on him, he's good. But if you throw it into traffic or you want to do a jump ball or you're trying to hit him in any other spot, like I'm going to say 70-30, he doesn't come down with that catch.
Yeah.
70-30.
He looks like he kind of looks like Gumby when he's trying to catch the ball. Everybody out there remember Gumby? The little scion.
Man, shout out to the 80s. But
I think that was the 50s.
I don't know when it was. It was old, man. I didn't watch Gumby. I didn't. Yeah. I might have had an action figure, but maybe. Shout out real quick. Did anybody have like random toys back in the day that you look for later on? You're just like, what did I used to play with? You start looking at things, you're like, what the hell? I had this. I really played with this. Yeah. But yeah, I was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles all day, man. That was my thing. Shout out Matt Greenwald, man. That was my neighbor, Westminster, man.
What was your favorite show as a kid? Not like SpongeBob, nothing like that.
Favorite show was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Mine?
I was Turtles all day, man.
Mine? Dragon Ball Z, dude.
Dragon Ball Z?
Dragon Ball Z.
See, Dragon Ball Z... I never got into the anime stuff. I mean, it's cool and all, but...
well, see, I didn't like any of the other stuff that kids...
Like Pokemon and...
Well, dude, I had the cards. I had the cards.
I had Magic the Gathering. I only had it for like 6 months, and then I realized I couldn't play because I had no idea what the hell I was doing. But I had some decks. Dude, I'll tell you this. I played with... shout out if you guys play with this. Give us a little heads up. Pogs. Do you remember Pogs? Pogs, man. If you guys remember Pogs, let me know. Give us a little shout.
What the hell
comment.
Is Pogs?
Dude. Dude, you gotta look it up, man. Pogs, dude. There was a place right down here in the corner, in the square. I'd go down there and get Pogs, man. You get slammers. The slammers were the things that you hit the Pogs with. Dude, it was pretty intense, man.
Dude.
Listen, shout out to our childhood. Yeah. Hey, if you guys have a toy or a fad that you guys remember, dude, it was always yo-yos, Pogs, Magic cards. I don't know what else was out there, but give us what you guys used to rock back in the day in the grade school, middle school era. Yeah. Not high school, dude. If you guys were rocking Pogs in high school and stuff, I don't know. Like by then, I outgrew all that kind of stuff. I was just concentrating on girls.
Oh, all right. No,
yeah, but no, that whatever. But anyway, but yeah, so yeah, give us what you guys were playing with back in the day. What your favorite show was? I was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I like the old school G.I. Joe, and of course like Batman. Always loved Batman.
Everybody likes Batman.
And I guess Ghostbusters were in there too. Ghostbusters, Transformers. Stuff like that. Yeah. Like that old, like, 90s, like, cartoon stuff. Yeah. And, like, pretty much everything on Nickelodeon. Everything on Nickelodeon, that's where you got. But anyway, so give us a shout. I got a little thing. It was a little chat question. Where can I get a Under Further Review hat? As of right now, we don't have the merch site up yet. Still waiting on... We're going to have maybe 1 or 2 more logos for... different apparel, stuff like that. So shout out to the artist that's making it, Kristen. That's my boy Brad's girl. She's making the logos. So shout out to her. Can't wait to see the work and excited for it. But once everything's up, I will have a link posted in the YouTube and Facebook. You guys can go there and purchase. I believe it's going to be on Redbubble. So they'll do all of the shipping, handling. You guys order through them, and our merch will be there. So once that's up and running, I'll let you guys know. Now, again, what we're trying to do here on Under Further Review, trying to go to the local high school. So shout out to all the local high schools in the area. Let us know if what high school you guys repped and what high schools you guys want us to start doing. We'll try to get them on here and do some interviews, do some highlights, stuff like that. Keep it local for now. And you want to see want to give another podcast a call?
Yeah, let's see if he answers.
All right, so we're gonna see if this works. Just real quick, I'm gonna shout out to Troy Danner. He's on another podcast that you guys should check out. What's the name of the podcast? Is it up in the?
Oh, way up in the clouds.
Way up in the clouds.
We're gonna call him.
We're gonna call him. And yeah, guys, check him out. He talks about pretty much everything. So we will see if we can get him on the phone here. We'll give him a call and yeah, see how this goes.
Well,
if not, we'll try to get him on another time.
Yeah. What do you guys usually let it do? Like 4 rings? 5 rings?
What do you guys usually do? You like call back like 8 times? Like you some sort of crazy ex?
Forwarded to an
automatic
okay.
No Troy tonight.
No Troy tonight.
So we will try to get him on maybe next week. But again, yeah, check him out. I think it's way up in the clouds. So yeah, we're gonna try to put him on, and I might try to get. Sorry guys for the last episode. We have a crazy ass Chihuahua that likes to bark and calls our podcast to suck. So I apologize for the episode with Eric Frazier. Dude, it was an awesome episode. I like talking to him. If you guys missed it, Eric Frazier is a D1 college basketball athlete who played at Syracuse. I work with him, and he played in the Garden. I talked about the old school Big East. So I'm going to try to get him back on, and maybe we can have a better episode without a crazy Chihuahua barking. Again, studio problems, man. You know what I'm saying? But to give you guys a just an update, it looks like as of right now, Michigan is beating Florida State 34-28 or 34-28. Yeah. So go Michigan, I guess.
Yeah,
Shout out Spring Grove. You know what I mean?
I got a question for you though.
Okay, hit me up.
Now we'll talk about this, I guess, more heavily next week.
Okay.
See if we can do something.
Yeah.
But we got Khabib versus Tony Ferguson.
Yeah. Hey.
Who you got?
Tell me you don't want to go watch a Clint Eastwood movie right now.
No, that's the best.
I'm putting on Josie Wales. That's it.
Hey, shout out to my dad if he's watching. He loves Outlaw Josie Wales.
Oh my god, that's my favorite. Hey, let us know what your favorite scene in that, dude. My favorite by far is when he spits the tobacco on the dude that says that this thing can get like any stain out. Yeah. He's like, get that out, dude. Hands down, one of the most badass scenes in any movie, dude. Hey, he's always been badass.
Oh yeah. But we got Khabib, Tony.
Yeah.
Then we have Thug Rose and that Polish girl, who we're not quite sure she is human.
Dude, I swear to God, every time I see Thug Rose, I feel like she's on she could be in the next sci-fi film.
Dude, she showed no fear though.
Yeah, dude. Hey, what he's saying? No fear. She literally did the Hail Mary or Our Father or something in the weigh-ins. Yeah. It's probably the only time in the history I've ever seen anybody, instead of getting mad, they just started praying.
Yeah.
But praying for them, that's insane.
Yeah.
That's intimidating. But hey, let us know, guys, if you want. We're gonna try to do something new next week, maybe, for the fights. We are going to see if maybe we'll see how it works. We're gonna do play-by-play. Obviously, we can't record it because that's copyright. But if you guys want us to give you live updates, let you know how the fights are going, we might actually do that next week. So tune in. We will give you live updates on the fight, let you know how the fight's going. Let us know who you think. If you're into the UFC, let us know who you guys want to win or who you guys want to see win.
I'll tell you who I want to win.
Okay.
I'm rooting for Khabib.
Yeah.
Sue me. I
don't like Ferguson.
And
he's annoying.
Yeah, true that. And I'm rooting for Thug Rose again to do it again.
Yeah, she's bad. Yeah.
But there's a funny little backstory going on in this fight, supposedly.
Okay.
Has it. Artem Lovebrov or whatever that guy's name is.
Wait, what? Say that again?
Artem Lovebrov. Anyways, he's like this Russian dude who switched to Irish nationality.
Oh, man.
And he's Conor McGregor's kind of protege, I guess. And Conor's going to be in the fans. Or he's going to be with the crowd.
That guy, yeah.
But what I'm saying is, last time he fought, Conor jumped into the ring. We all know what happened. But now, Conor's going to be here. Okay, my bet is this.
Mm-hmm.
What's the over-under that when Ferguson wins, when Khabib wins, whoever wins, they look at Conor and go, like, you're next. And what's Conor going to do? Does Conor compose himself?
Well, no.
Well,
he's not going to. He won't jump in the ring. I say over all day. That whoever wins is going to stand up on the ring and point to Conor. Obviously, I would take that in a heartbeat. I think Conor stands up at his seat and basically just shouts back.
Yeah.
I think that's what happens.
Yeah.
I don't think he just sits there and, takes it and smiles. I think he'll start, shouting back. But there's got to be mad security there. Mad security. So we're going to try that next week. Do a little... UFC live talk and updates, so you guys don't have to go to any kind of website or have to refresh anything. Just tune in to Under Further Review, and we will give it to you live. We'll talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. Give us topics, chime in. We will be watching this video all week, so if you guys want to leave comments or anything on our Facebook about what you guys want to see next week. And again, local high schools, we are going to be trying to go out to them. So shout out to your local high school. Let us know what you want to see us do. We'd like to do some live games, interviews, coaches, stuff like that. So give us your feedback. And again, thank you guys for tuning in. Next week, we'll try to get Troy Danner or Eric Fraser on. It's going to be a big episode again. So we're trying to do big things, man. Under Further Review. Booney, how do we always kick it out, man?
We kick it out like this. Just real PS. We did this whole episode just kind of freestyling.
So let us know if you guys think this is better. We try to keep it a little shorter.
Yeah, we tried. But I don't know how long.
We tried.
How long does it tell us?
Yeah, it's about an hour and 2 minutes right now.
Okay. Well, anyways, if you can't roll with the big dogs, stay on the porch. House of Sports. See you guys next week.
Thank you, guys.